Good evening, everyone. Happy 4th of July. We've got some clouds out there right now, and they're streaming off to the north and northeast. These clouds will continue to move through the area. They're all associated with an upper level low that's out in the Pacific, and it's spinning right out here, and you can see that moisture, the clouds, and even some rain to our north that's being pumped up by that upper level low. This upper level low will continue to move off to the northeast. We will see some of these clouds passing through. It's going to be hot for tomorrow, and low temperatures overnight tonight will be cooling back down generally into the 50s by morning here in the Medford area. However, we're still dealing with some winds, and because of the wind this evening, we've got a red flag warning in effect right through 8 p.m. this evening, and then from 1 to 8 p.m. for tomorrow for the Shasta Valley from Hornbrook right through Wairika, Montague, and down towards the Weed area. We're going to have low relative humidities and the winds kicking up out of the south and southwest, anywhere from 10 to 25 to 30 miles per hour. There could be some stronger wind gusts, especially down towards Weed. This also includes east of the Cascades, shaded areas here, parts of Klamath County, the western parts of Lake County, and most of Modoc County. Again, a red flag warning in effect from 1 to 8 p.m. on Thursday for low relative humidities between 10 and 15% or so, and a south and southwest wind from 10 to maybe 20 to 30 miles per hour with some stronger gusts possible. Now, along the coast, this evening, we're going to have temperatures in the 50s. So overall, it's going to be a cool evening for those fireworks going off with temperatures in the 40s and 50s by morning. We may see some areas of fog and low clouds fill in later tonight, tomorrow morning. More sunshine trying to break out during the day. Highs will be in the 50s and 60s. Moving inland this evening for the fireworks, looking pretty good here in Medford. Weather-wise, temperatures overnight in the 40s and 50s by dawn, and then highs tomorrow in the 80s and 90s. So another hot one for Thursday. Mainly sunny conditions for tomorrow. The wind will still be a factor this evening in the Shasta Valley, and again for tomorrow as it kicks up. Here is the forecast right now for the 4th of July this evening. For Medford, our temperatures cooling down. By about 9 or 10, we're expecting temperatures back down to the 70s to around 80 or so. We will have some of these high clouds passing through, but overall, it's looking pretty good. By morning, temperatures back down in the 50s. East of the Cascades, lows will be in the 40s and 50s, and highs tomorrow generally upper 70s right through the 80s. If you're heading up to Crater Lake, you can see the lows in the 40s and highs in the 60s. Some high clouds overnight tonight. The wind kicking up again for tomorrow. Under mainly sunny conditions, south and southwest winds 10 to 30 miles per hour. There could be some stronger wind gusts. And yes, the heat continues for the Rogue Valley, although this is not ridiculously hot yet, and hopefully it stays that way. I don't know about you, but I'm actually enjoying this not so hot weather. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s overall. Now, next week we could heat up. I've got it at 95 for next Wednesday, but that's still far out, and we'll see what happens there. Lows will be in the 50s to around 60. Klamath Basin, you can see the highs generally in the 80s with sunshine around mixing in with some clouds, and low temperatures generally in the 40s to around 50. For Mount Shasta City, highs generally 80s and low 90s, and low temperatures in the 40s and 50s. And overall, yes, it will stay cooler along the coast. Lows in the upper 40s through the 50s, high temperatures 50s and 60s. However, some areas may get closer to 70.